Namaste, Jai Bharat. Iran sends missiles and America attacks. People must have thought that the America-Iran war is over. But then that was too ambitious a thinking, because it's not Iran that's fighting America, it's the IRGC. And any terrorist groups, one of their structure is anarchy. Anarchy, lawlessness and lack of intelligence. These three things you will find present in any terrorist outfit. It's not Iran who is in the game. That though people say Iran, but Israel rightly keeps telling it's IRGC. President Trump was telling, inside the room they say something, and once they go out of the room, they say something different. It's quite natural, because they agree or disagree without really giving much thoughts to things. And after some time they think, or they discuss, or somebody else thinks, and then they say, this we can't do, we have been trapped, or things like that. Then they will go back on their weights. They have financially agreed that the international agencies would go and inspect their nuclear installations, and then suddenly they say, no, this is not possible. Initially they say yes without much thinking, and then they find it difficult for their convenience. Then they will simply go back on their words. There is no international relations that guiding IRGC. There is no international diplomacy playing in IRGC. IRGC simply is a militant outfit, just like Hezbollah, Houthi, Hamas, etc. Nothing more and nothing less. Though they control Iran. This is the real situation. And just how do you think the Hormuz Strait, this international waters, they wanted to collect tolls, taxes. In some way, they just want money. So just think about it. So it's a peace in the real sense is not quite possible. No matter who says whatever, this thing will go on. This thing will go on until and unless America looks for a regime change. I don't know if they can make a regime change a reality. But if the regime change becomes a reality in Iran, and IRGC, who is representing Iran, ceases to exist, then of course Iran can be coming into the diplomatic relations with the other nations. So long as there is IRGC, this thing shall go on, delaying, sometimes hot, sometimes cold, sometimes hot. These kind of relations shall go on. So let's not be very ambitious about America IRGC battle to be coming to an end. Not quite possible. Israel has seen it. They are sensible people, very intelligent people, Israelis. They knew it. They have seen it well in advance. But the Americans, not very diplomatic many times. They are bully rather. They go on bullying, and they get away with bullying. But then doesn't really get away with bullying in many places. Only with small nations who are helpless they do bully. With others they can't do it, and they failed always, whether it is Afghanistan or Vietnam or where you just see the history. They just don't get away with things. They create much hue and cry, like Shakespeare wrote, much ado about nothing and nothing is nothing. So it again all started, but it's not going to be that intense. But then this sporadic kind of attack shall go on. Strait of Hormuz, they will continue playing, and those who can get away, and those who can find alternate, can find alternate. And also look at the oil prices within Iran. The IRGC sometimes says something and sometimes says something else. By the time you reach there to buy oil, if at all you are able to buy oil from them, the prices are like the whims and fancies of IRGC. They are a group of lawless terrorist group, and you can't expect anything. For them, very impulsive moments are what's going to take place. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.